Hello, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome to your general collective reading we're having today. I'm doing. Wow, your cards are flying out pretty fast at the moment. We have first card out is the wind chimes, peace and harmony. We have the vase, secret admirer. We have scales, keep your life in balance. This is like Libra energy. A barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And we have the wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Are these kind of go hand in hand, this barrel with the wheel? They both roll. They both have a roll-on effect. And of course, feeling like there's something lacking in your life without having a clear direction. So this indecisiveness is going to keep you unclear. But at the bottom of the deck, we have star, guaranteed success. So I feel like you're in like this indecisive mode right now because you're trying to decide what you really want. This could be with love or money or career or multiple things. You might be having kind of like a real getting to that point where, or at that point where you just sort of like you've gone through a transition or you're in transition phase where you're clearing out what doesn't belong. You're looking at your life and what doesn't work for you, what doesn't make you happy, like a real assessment. And this happens when we're transitioning, we're sort of ascending, or when something has gone wrong. And then you start to look at like, what do I even like what I do anymore? Do I even want this person around me anymore? Why do I pour my time, money, energy into the things that I do, the people that I do? You start to look at what's toxic and anything that's out of balance for a period of time, or like where you're giving more and sort of you're not getting that reciprocation in return. It becomes toxic. So I feel like you're going through, and you're in this, you've got this peace and harmony here. So maybe you've taken some time out, or you're wanting to get that peace and harmony. Maybe everything's been a bit too frazzled and a bit too, like you're taking a step back so you can really assess. And I mean, the scales here is telling you to, this is a warning, or this is like advice here. Keep your life in balance. So it's not in balance. And sometimes it is literally one person that throws you off your balance, and you don't know. You're looking at all these different things. Why isn't this working? Why isn't that working? Why am I feeling frazzled? And it could simply be one person that keeps you off balance, and it's looking like everything else because they could be in disguise with it. So I feel like you're trying to sniff this out. You're like running it down. What isn't working? Like, why am I feeling this way? So because maybe you're used to having that peace and harmony, or you're just not, you're sick of not having that. Let's get into the tarot. Okay, so 8 of Wands has come out, and this is like fast moving energy. So maybe you're used to just like, everything, your life is jam packed and everything is moving so quickly and you need it to slow down. We've got 4 cups in reverse and the lovers in reverse at the bottom of the deck with the moon in reverse. So maybe there's a relationship and somebody's trying to push something to go really fast, like commitment or something really fast all of a sudden, and you're like, whoa, what's the rush all of a sudden? Like somebody's trying to lock it in, maybe move in with you or something, because this Lovers is in reverse and the Moon's in reverse. And so I feel like you've been starting to see things, seeing through the illusions and what they've kind of, I think you're onto it. You're onto them. And things have happened in the past with this person that have left you feeling, it's left you with a lot of doubt and some mistrust. And so you're wanting to take it slow to see if this person will stay consistent and not do it again. And all of a sudden they're wanting to rush. And it could be due to their circumstances, like, oh, let's, move in together, let's get committed and everything. But you know that they're having money issues and they need to move out of their place that they live in anyway. And so they're just trying to land with you and move in with you for their own financial expenses to be lowered or to get that help. And so I feel like you understand this, you're starting to see this, like they're not as committed to you as they are to, the relationship for other reasons, for circumstances. And so you need it to slow down. It's going too fast. And this is maybe somebody that you are happy that you are working things out with from whatever happened in the past, and you felt like this was a good thing, but now all of a sudden you're starting to see through the cracks with this Moon in reverse. These illusions are coming to light. And this relationship has been rocky. The Lovers in reverse. So you're really, I feel like you've got, either you or they have one foot out the door. I feel like you're very skeptical. Like you haven't got this full commitment back yet because they haven't proven something to you. There has been fighting and conflict in the past. 5 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like they're love bombing you. They've come back in like it's a reconciliation type of thing, and you've since uncovered information that you didn't know before. You only had their story, but maybe you've got some new information. Now, you work hard. You're very masterful and skillful at what you do, and you've made certain progress. You're seeing a little bit grow with your finances here. Like you're steady, and you've got enough security to support you, but you certainly don't have like the 9 or 10 of Pentacles here. So you can't afford to lose anything. You can't afford for this person to just leech off you, take what you have. You can't afford to go backwards, and you can't afford for them to not contribute. So there's concerns there. What's the 8 of Wands? Clarify the 8 of Wands. Yeah. 9 of Wands in reverse. So this person could have no work. They could be lazy. They may not have a job right now, and so obviously big concerns. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands in the reverse, and King of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're really thinking about this, what you want for your future, because you have a plan and a path. I think you did have a plan and a path, but now I feel like this person is throwing you off kilter. Like, they're coming in with their plans and what they want and what they want you to do with your life. I feel like this is where the indecisiveness is coming in, because we've got the Two of Cups in reverse out here and the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is the person throwing you off. And so I think that you did have a clear plan and a path for your life, and you saw it with them. But now they've come in and they're changing everything up. And you thought you did want this person. But now they're coming in and you're like, I don't know actually if this is right for me. And if, you're not about to change everything about your life to suit this person because they're in a pickle. So you're giving this some serious thought, but Four of Wands in reverse, this is instability. They have a lot of instability, and I feel like they bring that instability into your happy home. Like, this is not a good environment. They're creating this instability. We've got King of Pentacles and Knight of Cups in reverse. So this person could have a child, or you could have a child. But yeah, they're toxic. I mean, these two people are both toxic. You could be dealing with it, King of Pentacles or in a Nine of Cups. You could have two men fighting over you. Okay, so we have, I feel like somebody's come in and has disrupted your peace and harmony. Like, this is a huge disruption. And they just want you to make all these changes to accommodate them. Secret admirer with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not sure if these two things actually go hand in hand, even though they're in the same line. But yeah, this is more of the same. Like, there is no new financial opportunities coming in for somebody. Like, there's a block here. And I feel like this person that you're around, Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Either somebody's acting like a child, when it comes to finances, or they just, I feel like this is the same person. Somebody's like, doesn't want to work. They just want to be financially dependent on somebody else who does the hard work. But you could be, somebody could be like not supporting their children right now. Like, financially supporting their children. Or you could have a child that's trying to get into the workforce, that's finding it hard to get opportunities to come up there. We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck and the Hierophant in reverse. So, I feel like you intuitively know something. This could be a false twin flame. Like, the High Priestess to the Hierophant is divine union. But this Hierophant's in reverse, so I feel like they're trying to come in saying they're your twin flame, and they've got like this spiritual vocabulary. They talk a good talk when it comes to like spirituality and we're meant to be together and all this sort of thing, but actually they're just using it to be manipulative. They are a false twin. You're in the upright, not them. I feel like you're a more spiritual person than they are, and that's why this kind of, they sound good but they don't live by it. There's something unconventional about this relationship. And this person's energy, It's toxic. Somebody has not got any work coming in, any new financial opportunities coming in, and they're looking like they need to start again. Somebody could be like sitting on the phone trying to like ring around to get work or to get jobs or something, but that's not going to work. Like, they need to show up, dress for work and asking for work. But I feel like there's ego. Somebody's got too much ego in the way. Like, somebody could need to go out and get customers or clients, and they're it's not coming in. But I think that so long as you're around this toxic Knight of Wands energy, they are sucking the life out of you, and they will bring that chaotic energy and turmoil in your life. It'll just, everything will start turning to shit as long as you've got this toxicity around you, and they keep you off kilter, they keep you out of balance, they take your peace and harmony, so nothing works. It can literally just be that one person that keeps things out of balance. So, Nine of Swords in the reverse and Four of Swords. I feel like one person's not getting any sleep and the other person's getting more sleep. So I think because you're in this emotional turmoil, you just want to sleep. This is like when you're depressed, you just don't want to get out of bed. So some people, when they're stressed, they can't sleep, and other people, when they're stressed and going through, emotional ups and downs, their body just shuts down and they just need to rest and like 10, 12 hours a night kind of a thing, and they just don't want to get up and face life and face the world. But this is like healing kind of rest and really thinking about what's wrong, trying to analyze the situations in your life and get some clarity and to heal. But at the same time, you're not going to be able to properly heal and get that restoration really until you get this toxic person out, this tumultuous relationship out. Nothing's going to move. Money's not going to move, and you're on an emotional roller coaster with this person, but you are getting your strength up. And Leo, this is your card, the strength card here. So you do have that like inner beast that will come out when you need it to, that inner lion. You do have the courage to tackle these problems, but at the moment you've tamed the beast. You're handling things calmly and maturely. You're adulting, not adultery, but as in adulting. And you're thinking about leaving, or you're thinking about the next time this person just ups and leaves. Like, this person could have been coming and going and coming and going and coming and going, and you're like, when are they gonna deliberately start another fight so that we end up breaking up, so that they can run around and cheat and do whatever they want to do, but they consider it not cheating because we were on a break at the time. And then when they're done with that, they come back. You're just waiting for the next thing that they're going to use to create that. So you're manifesting something new with the Magician here. And I feel like every time they do this, you've got more out the door. Like, you've got less of your heart in it. which is why with them coming back this time and they're wanting to move super fast, and you can see it's because they don't work and they've got money issues, you're very skeptical. We've got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. Now this could be somebody you've found out about that they've been seeing, or somebody in your life. Yeah, because we've got Queen of Swords here in the upright next to that. So, this person could be trying to like go into business with you or start a business with you, or wanting you to invest in something with them, but they don't have any money, so they'd be using your money. And this Queen of Swords is like, you know, if you were to do anything like that, you're going to get all the paperwork in place. Make sure you do. Like drop contracts and that sort of thing. But, you know, that is responsible to do that way. But if you're going into business with somebody who's got no money, they've got nothing to lose, you can have all the contracts you want. What are you going to sue them for? You know, force them into bankruptcy or something like that, but they've already got no money. You're not going to get your money back if things go wrong. So, how much risk are they really taking, and how much risk are you really taking to invest with them? And if you're going into business with somebody, or, you know, investing with somebody who's already got no money, well then what's their track record for how good they are at what they do? I'm sure they come with some grandiose sob story about how some ex of theirs ripped them off, but really? Really, did they? Do you have proof of that? Or does that just sound good and make them look better about why they've got nothing? So, this is a warning, Leo. You can be as responsible as you think you can be about protecting what's yours, but this person comes with turmoil and sabotage, and you're taking all the risk, it seems. I feel like this could turn you into a Queen of Pentacles in reverse if you were to do this with them, even with all the paperwork in place, because we're seeing the Emperor in reverse here. This Emperor in reverse is like, they know what they're up to, and this is like the worst person. They're so irresponsible, and they come here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So like sneaky manipulative behavior. This is a different person. This is somebody you could be, if you're looking at doing something in business and investing with somebody right now, I think that no matter what paperwork you put in place, it's not going to go well. And I feel like somebody's trying to like put pressure on you to do this. But you've got that High Priestess energy, your intuition, your gut's telling you that it doesn't feel good. And you don't have to have any evidence whatsoever. If it doesn't feel right, either don't do it or take some more time to think about it. When somebody puts pressure on you, time-wise, maybe you'll start to see the cracks. Okay, so something that you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And then we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So I feel like if you could be in a relationship and yet you still feel a lack of love. like something's missing in that relationship, and you've got unanswered questions, you've got doubts that like they don't make you feel secure, and perhaps this person doesn't meet you halfway. They don't have the money, and their goals are all over the place, or they say they've got some but you don't see the follow through. Like they just talk about it but you don't see them actually make any steps or any progress towards that. Or this could be you. Flip and switch the roles and take what resonates. So the bottom of the deck we have Queen of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. So, I mean, if you're in a relationship, if you're in this Queen of Swords and you're in the upright, I think the starting, you can see the truth. You speak the truth, you're in your truth, and this Emperor in the reverse is, so, mature male, but totally playing you, totally. This could be an ex, this could be somebody you still have to deal with, this could be a relationship that is now over, and you could be single and feeling a lack in your life, you could be missing somebody, but this Emperor is in reverse. And then right next to this Two of Cups in reverse, we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse, and this is a terrible person, this is a player. And this is coming up under the wheel with the indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I feel like it's letting this person come and go and not having any like sure thing, not feeling any commitment from them, not having any like real security. Now, if you're in this player energy and you're just, living going out, having fun, whatever, maybe this is what Spirit's saying, it's time to knuckle down, it's time to get serious, you can have fun but in a healthier way. You're not protecting your energy by just letting anybody in. You can put it in there, I'm just playing, I'm just having fun, but you don't know these people. Or you don't know who this person that you're letting come and go, you don't know who they've been with, and their energy is toxic because they're just open to anything and anyone. You can't be just open to anything and anyone. There are dark entities and dark attachments that can latch on to people who are just open to anything. You've got to protect your energy and your sexual energy too. I mean, that's an extremely vulnerable position to be in, to just let anybody come in and when you're at your most vulnerable, that's when you can get a dark attachment or a sexually transmitted demon, literally. And some people don't think about that. It's not a healthy place, and that's living in the ego. So even if you're dealing with the Knight of Wands, for you to disrespect yourself, to let them come and go and let them disrespect you, that's a lack of self-love, and that's you getting some sort of external validation for your ego. So the message here is stop and get some self-love and do some healing work. Why is it that you're allowing this? Because this isn't love, and this person isn't bringing love. So no wonder somebody is feeling a lack of love in their life and everything else. A lack of love, a lack of money, lack of goals. It's like this person is going to keep you off kilter always. As soon as they're out of your energy, guaranteed your life will start turning around and you'll get back on track. And I feel like every time this person goes, you start getting yourself back on track. Then they show up and you realize it turns to chaos again. And so notice that. Notice who you're around when you feel your best, and notice who you're around when you feel your worst. Yeah. Temperance in reverse. And we have Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. This person's keeping you off balance. This this relationship is keeping you off balance, and you will never get this balance back so long as they're around. Period. End of story. Full stop. Explanation mark. Point made. And so you're in this Two of Swords. Oh, and Two of Wands. Like, you're trying to decide. And you're trying to decide because they talk a good talk, and when they turn it on and they know that, well, right now I feel like they need you more than you need them, but they'll disguise that. They talk a good talk, they don't back it up, and you want to believe them because, you know, you had the dream. They built a dream life in your mind for you. They like made the promises, they talked a good talk, and you bought into the dream. You're in love with the dream, and you've imagined what your life will look like in the future with them. But it's a complete illusion. And I know as you're seeing the cracks, you're seeing through it. And this is maybe where you've sort of been, oh, I want to be this down-to-earth, fun person. I don't want to be the clingy girlfriend. I'm not that like that. But there's all of this unanswered. All these unanswered questions. These lies you've caught them out on. And you'll never really get the truth because this person will never tell you the truth. And you're hanging in there kind of feeling like your gut's telling you it's wrong. Your life is in a shambles when they're around, and you're on this emotional roller coaster, but you don't have the evidence. You're letting this person question yourself. Have you questioned yourself? They'll be running down your self-esteem. They'll be causing self-doubt, and you'll never really have the evidence and the answers. And then because they have you in this turmoil, questioning yourself, and they're such a good liar, you just don't ever fully have the one thing to cut them off. And every fight just seems frivolous, and they leave, and there's a time that you won't hear from them, and then when they're ready to come back, they come back, but you don't even know what they've been doing when they've left. So yeah, you're in this Two of Swords, Two of Wands. You're trying to figure out what it is that's having you feel this lack. What is it that is having your life feel like it's aimlessly just rambling on. And you may be at this point you're just going, I mean at any age, but maybe at your age now, whatever that is for you, take what resonates. You might be just thinking I don't like not having a clear plan, or the plan just keeps changing and this person is so unreliable. And so you're trying to make a decision, but you haven't made a decision yet. But if you've come and listened to this reading to this point, your spirit guides are telling you it's this person that's keeping you off kilter. It's this person that needs to go. So it's nothing else. Money can't get any better while they're around, because you can't get any better. You can't heal so long as they're around, keeping you off balance. You can't get that peace and harmony back. This person is sabotaging everything. This Knight of Wands in reverse. And you won't meet the person that is right for you. Oh, look at all these twos. You won't meet the person that is right for you until, one, you create the space, meaning you get rid of who's already there so that there is a available position for the right person to come in. But two, before that right person can come in, you need to create that space and take some time for yourself to heal from this, because this is knocked you so far off balance, and this person has played with your mind and your emotions and your self-esteem so much that you're going to need some time to just recalibrate so that you don't meet another toxic person in their place. You need to get yourself healthy and on track, and Yeah, Two of Pentacles came out to clarify this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands has no balance. This Knight of Wands is, yeah, juggling their money, as you already knew. Look at all the twos. 2, 2, 2. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, so we've got the Justice card in reverse. Sorry, there is no justice or balance here. But if anything, this will backfire on them. They are going to leave again, because they always do. They'll start a fight just so that they can leave and go off and shack up with somebody else, because look, they've got all these options. But you do too. You have plenty of other options. You know, it doesn't need to be them. But I feel like this Seven of Cups can often mean with a person like this, they create all these illusions. They create all this confusion around you. And you don't even know what all the other options that they have are. Like, they'll hint about some of them because they want to keep you jealous, to keep you off kilter. They want to keep you, like, needy and jealous, and they get off on that because they're operating in their ego. Yeah. Seeing the Lovers in reverse again. You could have been giving this person money or helping them out in some way, or they want you to. Six of Pentacles. I think they want to move in with you all of a sudden, and you're like, well, hang on now. You've only been back. We've only been seeing each other again for a couple of weeks, and you have never stuck around long. And why don't we just see how things go for a bit? But this is because they're in a financial spot. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like they're gonna keep you stuck in your head without any answers, and they'll just keep lying to you, not telling you the truth, and then they take off. So, oh, jeez, I didn't realize this reading was so long. Okay, let's get a Moonology card, finish up your reading. Look, you don't need any evidence past listening and trusting yourself. All you need to do is be like, look, whenever you're around, I'm confused. I'm emotionally up and down. I don't know what's going on. I don't get any answers. My life is out of balance, and I'm not happy. You know, you're more attached to the dream that this person built in your mind for what life could be. You're never going to get that dream. That's a complete fantasy. It's a complete fantasy with this person. This person's just going to leech off you, make promises and dreams, and it'll never come through. It'll never come through. You're just going to lose more money, more mental and emotional health, and keep feeling like there's just, you know, your wheels are just spinning. Wheels are spinning. Okay, so we have nothing is set in stone, a time for healing. At the bottom of the deck, conclusions are within reach. So, let's read the nothing is set in stone. Mutable moon. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even, that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone yet. Attuned to the moon, I know that the best will unfold for me. Additional meanings for this card: you're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for now. Make sure you're not being led astray. There's the key. Make sure you're not being led astray, and that's maybe why you're spinning your wheels and meandering right now. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. I just have to say this before I forget, because it's popped up, but I feel like you have your goal. You knew your direction. You know what you want, but this person's come in and tried to change that, and now you're not sure what you should be doing. You did know what you wanted. If this person wasn't influencing that to what they want instead, you would be on track. That's why you're meandering. In astrology, there are 3 so-called quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in a situation. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests there's the opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream. I would do more, but I don't want this to go on too long for you, Leo, so I'll leave it there for today. But you have conclusions within reach and a time for healing. I feel like there's some healing that needs to take place. I mean, just ask yourself, like, why doesn't somebody want to support your goals and dreams? Why do they want to change what you already had planned? That's not love. That's them trying to mold you into doing what they want rather than what you want. That's extremely selfish. So yeah, okay, well, I hope you got some clarity and some advice and some warnings and all that out of this reading. And if you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help the channel to grow. And drop me a comment if you like. I love hearing back. And I'll be back doing another reading for you in a couple of days. So stay tuned and make sure you have your notification bell switched on. And until next time, bye for now.